Hey there, I'm Bianca, and this is Learn English with Bianca. Today, I have a special story about Helen. Helen is over 60 years old. She never learned English before, but one day, her life changed completely. Let's get started. Helen was over 60 years old. She lived a quiet life in a small town in Europe. She never traveled far, and she never thought about learning a new language, especially English. Helen enjoyed simple things like gardening, baking cakes, and chatting with her neighbors. Her life was peaceful and familiar. But one evening, Helen's son called with big news. He lived in America and said excitedly, "Mom, guess what? I'm getting married." Helen felt great joy, but then he added, "The wedding will be here in the United States. I really hope you can come." Suddenly, Helen felt nervous. She never left Europe. She didn't speak any English. She wondered anxiously, how can I travel so far? How can I talk with people there? Helen wanted to go to her son's wedding, but her fear of speaking English worried her deeply. She thought, maybe I'm too old to learn something new. But after a sleepless night, she made a brave decision. I must try. For my son, I will learn English. Helen started with small steps. She learned 5 new English words each day, repeating them many times. She watched beginner-level English videos, slowly repeating short sentences. Every evening, she practiced saying simple phrases like, "Hello, nice to meet you," and "Can you help me, please?" At first, everything was difficult. One day, she tried to buy tickets online. The website was in English. Helen felt lost and frustrated, almost giving up. She said sadly, "Maybe this is too much for me." But Helen's granddaughter, Olivia, visited her that afternoon. Olivia noticed Helen was upset. She asked softly, "Grandma, what's wrong?" Helen explained her struggles. Olivia hugged her and said gently, "Grandma, I'll help you. We can practice English together." With Olivia's help, Helen felt new hope. She kept practicing every day. Soon, she felt more comfortable speaking simple English sentences. Finally, it was time to travel to America. At the airport, Helen felt her heart beating fast. A man at the counter asked her something quickly in English. Helen took a deep breath and said calmly, "Please speak slowly. My English is not perfect yet." The man smiled kindly and repeated slowly, "May I see your passport?" Helen understood clearly and smiled, giving him her passport proudly. When Helen arrived in America, she hugged her son warmly. At the wedding, she bravely introduced herself to guests in English. She smiled and said, "I'm Helen. It's nice to meet you." Everyone was friendly and patient. Helen felt relieved and happy. Then suddenly, there was a small problem. During the party, Helen realized she lost her handbag. She felt panic and fear. She didn't know what to do. She quickly found a staff member and clearly said, "I lost my handbag. Can you help me?" The young woman nodded kindly, and after a few minutes, she brought back Helen's handbag. Helen felt proud and thankful. Her English helped her in a difficult moment. At the end of the trip, Helen's son hugged her tightly and said, "Mom, you surprised everyone. Your English is amazing. I'm so proud of you." Helen smiled, feeling emotional. She learned something important on this journey. It's never too late to learn, no matter your age. When Helen returned home to Europe, her friends were amazed. They asked, "How did you do it?" Helen simply smiled and answered, "I took small steps, practiced every day, and never gave up." From then on, Helen continued learning English, feeling happier and more confident than ever. Thanks for watching Learn English with Bianca. Hit that subscribe button and remember, no matter your age, you can always learn something new. I'll see you next time with another inspiring story to help you improve your English skills.